Isles through the day, and perhaps just a bit more cloud developing from the southwest. But for most, a cold but dry and sunny start to the new week. But it doesn't last, because things will be changing from the west as more Atlantic system starts to push in. So after that cold but sunny start to the new week, we'll see things turning increasingly wet and windy with some heavy spells of rain, but also much milder, particularly from Wednesday onwards. That's all from me. Bye-bye.
Consider us your official backstage pass to Eurovision 2023.
You never know what's going to happen. That is addictive.
How did one of the biggest robberies in history help to create one of Britain's richest and most notorious gangsters?
I'm curious about how you think people perceive you.
As a danger, as a risk, as a potential risk. It was a story. It was the big story.
There's always more to the story with our podcasts. Listen on BBC Sound.
I want to talk to you about the politics of this. Did she not think she was going to get that question?
It's important to remember that this is a negotiation.
It's a good photo of.
I have an opportunity to create chaos.
There is always an email. We are so insignificant in this cosmos. Do you want some facts on baguettes? I'm just feeding you the stories. Maybe this is the context.
News, in depth, the context. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
Why not lift a living income so people could afford the basics?
It's always a compromise, and compromises mean that some people get more and others get less.
Far too simplistic. That is not how the world works.
First of all, thank you for explaining. Did he mislead Parliament? My view is he didn't.
It's always somebody else's fault.
Whatever side you're on.
Parliamentary democracy, that does matter.
The conversation starts here.
Let's start with this breaking news.
Politics Live. Watch on BBC iPlayer.
This is BBC News, the headlines. A tornado has killed at least 23 people in the US state of Mississippi. The authorities said the twister left a trail of damage for more than 150 kilometres. Trees and power lines were torn down and tens of thousands of power outages reported. There have been continued tensions in France with violent scenes in Sainte-Soline in the west of the country. Security forces clashed with protesters wanting to stop the construction of a reservoir. Indian opposition leader Rahul Gandhi has said that his disqualification from Parliament is politically motivated. He also faces 2 years in prison after a court found him guilty of criminal defamation. And a massive asteroid is passing between the Earth and the Moon this weekend. Experts say it will pass by safely. You're watching BBC News now. It's time for Click.
This week, get ready for Blast Off. We're filming a hot fire rocket test in super slow-mo, and it will blow you away.
That went right through me!
How do you choose your perfect shade? We've got an app to help you build your foundations. And Shona goes for a walk on the wild side. But you never know what's around the next corner.
We've discovered something like 20,000 new paths in the short time we've been running the project already.
Have you ever wondered